Okay, so here's the truck I'm fixing up. It's a Chevy 1991 1500 and Silverado, and I'm working on the dash. As you see, the dash was all completely shattered and destroyed, and I took some great foam stuff. Actually, it's concrete foam made for concrete, but I put that in the dash and I sliced it all up so it'll fit. I got a dash cap coming in the mail pretty soon, and that should look really nice. So I just fixed this guy. It was all completely falling apart. I put a new hinge in here, and I got this guy working again. And this was all shattered and broken off. I mean, this whole thing, this whole unit, all broken. I had to glue it back up, got some epoxy, and that worked. And I replaced the headliner. It was completely gone, and that is marine vinyl. So it's actually really, really tough stuff, and it's a little thicker. So I curved it around the edges on the board. So when you're putting it back in, it's really tight, really hard to put back in because it's not going to fit in as smoothly. So that was done, and I just got brand new seat cover I'm going to try to install, and hopefully it'll fit right. And yeah, this truck it's I've got to put the rear view mirror back up. I got to work on that, and I'll get that figured out. And the floor mats, got some new floor mats. Yeah, it is a stick, and it's got a 5.7 liter engine, one of those hopped up engines from the 90s that people like, and it's got a lot of power. But I have never driven it, but I was told it's a lot of fun. So that's what I'm working on, and we'll see what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, seat cover's on, floor mats are in. Next thing is dash cap, and I'll be cleaning the interior, making it all cleaned up, and get rid of all the dirt and grime like on the seat belts. I'll make it all cleaned up, nice and clean. Stuff like this will be gone, and that will be all cleaned up. All the smudgy, dirty stuff, everything's gonna get cleaned up. So, yep, mirror's gonna get back on. As you can see, that's not gonna work, guys. We gotta get ourselves another mirror, and dash cap will be coming this week, and that'll be all put on, and yeah, it's gonna look good. It's gonna look a lot better. Already looking better. Nice. Alright, so I got the dash cap on. I got some weights up there to hold down the glue. That's going to turn out pretty good. And clean the door panels up. No more dirty marks. Now, how you do that is you get yourself some detailer cleaner, Armor All, or Turbo Wax 2001 cleaner, which is kind of hard to find for some reason. I think they stopped making it or something. But you can clean all this up. I'm going to clean this up right now with, you got to use 1,000 grit steel wool for your vinyls, plastics. It has to be 1,000 grit, and you have to use a liquid like this detailer, because if you don't use liquid while using the 1,000 grit, you can scratch stuff. But if you have to make sure it's 1,000 grit, because if it's like 800 or less, it's going to scratch no matter what. So you have to have 1,000 grit steel wool, and this will clean your windows as well really good. So what you do is you get say if you got tree sap on your windows, you can use a razor blade scraper and also one of these, and it'll clean up. But you have to have, window cleaner, and you have to spray that at the same time while using the 1000 grit so you don't scratch, even though it's the fluid is what makes it so it doesn't scratch. So you have to have some kind of Windex or something, and it will clean off your windows and will not scratch it. And I've been doing this since I was a kid because I found this would work excellent for that kind of applications. So I'll clean this real quick, and what you do is you just basically spray it down, and you just take that 1000 grit and you just it'll clean fabric. I mean, I've cleaned ink off of a leather suede couch before doing this, and it will not ruin the fabric as long as you got the cleaner on there. It'll bring it up and bring it out. As you see, that just cleaned right out right there. Dash cap turned out pretty good. Everything's set right and it looks nice. All right, all done.